Alright, so this is my YCS winning Machina gadget deck. Not really, but I'm taking it to regionals, so wish me luck. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's break this shit down. Gadgets, obvious. Triple gear frame, obvious because he's good. Fortress, he's good, but you don't need to run all three. You could pull out one if you're siding. And I don't know, if you wanted to add in some special tech pick, you could take one out because it works just as good. One Peacekeeper, and most people that run Peacekeeper run two Peacekeeper, but I find that running one cuts down on the dead drawing of him, and you only really need him one time, which is opening gear frame, grab him, and he's really good for getting another gear frame. And then you have the Machina Force right here. He gets you back your Fortress, obviously pretty staple, Doors, staple, and double Veiler, which is always good against Insectors. Also, I don't have Max C's, but I'd probably side them anyway. Triple Pot of Duality, because it's a gadget deck, obviously you won't special summon very much, and, you know, it's good. Double Mystical Space Typhoon, really good right now because it forces things like the Shining, or it's good for getting things like the Shining and, what's that one good in Dragons? That dragon that brings
Light
back
Pulsar.
Light Pulsar to miss timing, as well as just being really good for straight up removal. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Double Lance. This is so good in this particular deck because you kind of lose out to bottomless with your Machina Fortress, as well as obviously the great utility that Lance adds. It's such a versatile card. You could use it for so many things, and it just adds versatility to the deck and lets you get monsters on field. Storm, Monster Reborn, Double Smashing. Double Smashing is obviously good because it gets around big monsters, which you have a problem with kind of, because your biggest monster really is 2500, which would either be your Utopia that you get out pretty easy, or your Fortress. And so if anything's bigger than 25, you can just smash and ground it. Mind Control, kind of staple-ish, just, you know, really good, helps make big pushes. Limited removal, staple. Double Bottomless. If this was before last YCS, I probably wouldn't be playing this, but since Dragons and Heroes were two very prominent decks, this is becoming a lot better, and I think you should definitely play it, because it's good against the Rabbit matchup, too. So yeah, you should consider main decking that. Mirror Force, some people don't like it. I do, so I play it. Solemns and double Torrent, because Torrent lets me get mass advantage, so I like it. And the side, sick token. Starlight, I might consider taking this out because if you don't main Starlight, it's not that good to side it in because there's not that many matchups you would want to side it in against. Maybe Heroes, things that are back row heavy, I guess. Smashing, almost always side that in because Thunder King Ryo really hurts this deck. Double D5, really good because it doesn't hurt you hardly at all, and it can screw over a lot of matchups, like mostly rogue decks, combo-ish things, because not that many top decks are affected by it. But yeah, it's a pretty good card nonetheless, aka rogue decks. Obviously, double DD Crow is so good right now. Maybe even could cut the Starlight Road to play triple DD Crow because it's that good. But I don't know, it might get a little cloggy. Double Spirit Reaper, good for the Rabbit matchup, and a lot of rogue decks like Heroes it's decent against even Insectors because if they don't have a way to pop it, it just stalls them out on the field, and it forces them to pop it when they do. One more MST for the Decree that they're probably going to side against you since you're pretty trap heavy, although this build is not that trap heavy compared to other builds I had, but nonetheless, you want to get rid of that Decree. Double Thunder King, pretty much staple in every side deck. Deep Riz, good against decks such as Heroes or Rabbit, because it forces them to negate, and really, it's not that great in the main, which is the only reason that I don't play it in the main. Also, double Sazank, this is probably a card you've never seen, and for $4, this could be yours, but, that was a joke, guys. But it's like Snowman Eater, except it sends to the grave, and it's not an actual flip effect. Doesn't really matter that much. And the turn it's flip face up, it can attack your opponents directly. But the real reason that I would to use him over Snowman Eater is, one, because I don't have any Snowman Eaters, and two, because he's a machine. So I don't know. I think he's definitely a suitable substitute because, again, he doesn't destroy. So that makes him superior in a way. And also he's a machine, so for this deck, I think he's a better choice than Snowman Eater. That is about all. The extra deck's pretty simple. There's really nothing you need other than Utopia and a decent level 8, whatever level 8 you like, because you'll make him a lot with Effect Veiler and Fortress, or Effect Veiler and Gores, and maybe good level 5s too. But other than that, that's realistically the only things you'll need is good rank 4s, good level 8s, and good level 5s, and that's it. So yeah, that is the end of this deck profile. Peace out.